This comes with a heat shield, right? Right? Hello guys, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. This game is an old favorite of mine. I think I have about 1,200 hours of playtime according to Steam. I haven't played in several years though, so I'll probably be a bit rusty, and it seems like there have been some big updates, so I just want to see what's new with the game. Alright, so let's start a new game here. Gonna do career mode. Let's see, I'm definitely gonna want an option with quick loading. So I think moderate. We'll do the hardest one that allows quick loading. And let's get started. Okay, what kind of fuel? Oh, we have no fuel tanks. Good. We just have a solid rocket booster. Yeah, we don't have much at all. We have the goo containment unit. Okay, slap a parachute on top. So this will be Kerbal 1. Save it, and let's just stick this thing on the launch pad. We could do a crew report, right? I don't think we can have more than one crew report though. So I think if I do one up in space, it'll overwrite that one. All right, well, let's launch. Yeah, it's gonna overwrite it, okay. But we'll take that one. Observe the goo. Can we deploy our chute here? All right, nice and easy down to the ground. 22 science. So now we can research both of these. How much money do we have? 76,000? Yeah, buy everything. What kind of missions do they have? Escape the atmosphere. Let's take this one. Orbit Kerbin. Let's take this one. All right, let's see what we can build with our new parts now. Save the Kerbal 1. You served us well. I will never see you again. New rocket. Got the parachute on here. A little antenna on here. I always just put it on the back and then kind of rotate it up like this. We have a fuel tank. Hello. What kind of decouplers do we have? Yeah, let's put the decoupler there. Put a couple of thermometers on here, either side. Some mystery goo containers. I do like to clip the science things in a little bit. I just think it looks nicer. And just rotate them a little bit like this. I'll just tell you right now, I don't get into all the math of calculating my delta V and everything. I'm gonna be flying by the seat of my pants a lot. I'm not gonna be sitting here trying to calculate exactly how much I need to get to a certain place and getting everything down precisely. All right, slap a solid rocket booster on the end. That's a decent little, rocket. What else do we have that we could put on this thing? I'm gonna turn down the thrust of my solid rocket booster a little bit. If we don't get off the launch pad, I'll fix it. All right, let's launch this thing. I think that was a good amount on the thrust. I put it down to like 60 something. We'll just start turning it over a little bit right now. Let's go ahead and throttle up for this next stage. All right, let's check the temperature from the upper atmosphere and the mystery goo from the upper atmosphere, and take a crew report. All right, let's get rid of that. I didn't deploy that, did I? No, okay. Are we gonna get over? I think it's 70,000. We might get there. Yeah, we did. All right, let's review our report. Can we transmit this, or are we gonna run out of battery power if we do that? All right, and then I can take another crew report in space. Log the temperature. All right, let's speed this up. We did take kind of a steep trajectory for re-entry here, didn't we? I should have switched over to this view during the launch to try to flatten this out a little bit, but I think we'll be all right. We got a heat shield on this. This comes with a heat shield, right? Right? Anyway, we're through. And we can deploy the parachute and have a nice soft landing in the ocean. Any day now. We completed the contract for escaping the atmosphere. Nice 73 science. Survivability is good, and that lets us do more science. I think I'll definitely get this. Well, I got enough to get all 3, right? So I'll just do all 3 of these. We'll just retire the Kerbal 2, because we just got a bunch of new parts. And we'll try to get into orbit. Do we have ablative heat shielding now? Yeah, we do. We need this one. We would probably still be okay without it, but it was getting a little bit concerning on that one. And I think still just this kind of parachute is plenty. Okay, I'm liking it. Yeah, I don't think I need any of this stuff yet. Fuel tank. Let's do that. And this. Then that. That should be a pretty solid rocket. Probably still get away with reducing the thrust of the SRB a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'll use the Reliant just for some more thrust. Yeah, let's just try this. No, we don't want the parachute and the decoupler on the same stage, that's for sure. It's a recipe for disaster. Oh, I didn't put that is also a recipe for disaster. Put down in the comments if you thought I was about to blow this rocket up. Okay, we're good. Maybe I still will blow it up. We'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna throttle up here for my next stage. We're still pretty stable. We're going a little faster than we need to be going, but this stage is almost over. Oh no. Okay, recorrected. Yeah, this isn't a good trajectory. That stage took too long. We need to flatten this thing out quickly. Gotta slow back down a little bit. I overreacted. I thought I was gonna have to recover from a total tailspin there. I can't actually see how high my the peak of my orbit is, but I feel like it's already over 70,000. Because I'm at 40,000 now, and it looks like it's at least twice as high as I am right now. Yeah. Like I said, I'm kind of rusty. I don't think we'll make a full orbit this time. Maybe I'll just kill my engine there, and then I'll burn the rest of it at our peak. Does it do any good to use this in space? It's a barometer. Yeah, okay. We already have that. We already have this, right? Still get a little bit of science for it, so... But yeah, we're not going to get a full orbit out of this. Okay, so let's jettison this thing. And let's get ready for re-entry. Unfortunately, we're not going to get much science out of this. $54 science is not bad for basically a failed launch. Does that get us to any of this? Yeah. Flight control. An inline reaction wheel. But is that the right diameter for what I have right now? It's just another 5 torque. I don't know. Don't know about that. I think we should get this and buy the parts. We'll just call this the Kerbal 3B. I'm just gonna slap this in here under the heat shield. And another fuel tank. Okay, we'll raise the thrust back up to 82. And let's see, maybe now it's time to do a couple of these little parachutes, since we're also going to be trying to land with the science bay. I want to put them up here, so maybe I should move these down here. That should be okay. All right, let's save that. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, we're going vertically. That's a good sign. I'm going a little too fast and a little too high while I'm still on this solid rocket booster stage. But I don't want to try to start turning my rocket over with the solid rocket booster because I can't really control it. Let's try to turn a little bit. Oh, I staged early. Eek. All right, this is no problem. This is fine. Everything's fine. We're not getting to orbit, but we're not going to die. Just make sure we're never thrusting towards the ground and we'll be all right. Okay, that's backwards. Let's head this way. And we're under control again. Look at this, guys. No sweat. Never had a... Oh, God. I tried to turn too hard. Yeah, I just don't have good control with this, and I'm way too low in the atmosphere to be doing this kind of shit, too. Could I potentially recover the fuel tanks in the rocket? Yeah, this was a bust. Let's do some science and then see if we can't at least recover the engine and fuel tanks to save some money. 12 meters per second, so I'm gonna lower the thrust limiter. And then when we almost get to the surface, I'll just fire up the engines a little bit. Nope, they all still exploded. But at least, oh, even the science thing exploded. At least Jebediah's all right. Well, that was a fail. So do I try this rocket again, or do I need to go back to the drawing board? Could I just... I could just like slap another one of these on there for more torque control. I don't know. That doesn't feel right. All right, had to upgrade the launch pad, but this is the Kerbal 4 now. Just decided to take it up a level. I don't like having the boosters on the side like this without having some struts to kind of reinforce and make it stable where they're not wobbling. We're gonna lower the thrust on these a lot. And I'm gonna have this engine, I put a swivel engine on so I have a little bit of control. How the hell did these get down here? My thumb was like a millimeter from pressing the spacebar down. That was almost an unmitigated disaster. We just about threw our solid rocket boosters onto the launch pad like trash. All right, now let's lift off. Man, that's still going way too fast. I can't really change the thrust now either, can I? What's that up there? Oh, that's... Yeah, don't look at that. It's nothing. Yeah, we're getting up to too high of a speed for this low in the atmosphere. Oh yeah, they're starting to wobble. That's why I wanted the struts. It'll be all right. It'll be fine. Get out of here. Just like we drew it up. I don't think we're getting to orbit with this either. I don't know. Maybe. We need to go up a little bit more. Who would have guessed? You need to go up to get to space. Just ignore the flames. This is all going according to the plan. You know what? We will get to orbit, and I way overdid it. I think we'll get to orbit. The one thing I don't want to do is not be able to come back down from orbit. It's all right. We're all good. Come on, baby. Doesn't have to be a great orbit. Any old orbit will do. This thing's gonna turn green any second now. Yeah, there we go. We did it. We're in orbit. Never had a doubt.